Hey everyone, so for today's video I've got something a little bit different and I've got a kind of a mini house tour video for you, basically just showing you guys our dining room and kitchen. I plan to do this for pretty much like all the rooms in the house at some point. These kind of videos I've wanted to film for a while. We've been living in this house for about 2 years now and we've put quite a lot of thought into how we wanted to decorate it. We took quite a long time, so much so that even after living here for almost 2 years, there's still some parts of the house that aren't finished. We're both really happy with how things have turned out so far. We're really happy with our progress on it, and I just really wanted to make this video pretty much for us, really. So if we do move one day, we can remember what our first house together looked like and just look back on it with nice memories, because we both really loved this house and love living here. So yeah, I'm kind of just winging it, trying something out that's a bit different, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to start off with the kitchen. I'm just going to give you a brief overview on this, really, because, you know, kitchens are kitchens. They're all pretty much the same. They all have the same sort of stuff in it. We're kind of blessed in a sense that the house came with all the white goods included, so we didn't have to buy any of that sort of stuff. All stuff's under counter, so we've got a separate fridge and a separate freezer. And as you can see, we're slowly building up our fridge magnet collection. We've also got a dishwasher, which I never really saw the need for a dishwasher, but now I have one. I honestly don't know how I would live without one. So aside from that, down here we've got, you know, your standard, so your cooker and your washing machine and just some drawers and storage. So above from that, we've just got our worktops and cupboards. It's not really any point showing you in those because it'll just show you that we really need to do a food shop because there is no food in it currently. Like any typical household, of course, we have an Alexa. We also have sugar, tea, coffee compartments, and then next to that we have probably one of my favourite purchases for this house still, and that is this biscuit tin we got in Disneyland Paris. On the shelf up from there we've been making some herbs, and we've also got a small collection of cookbooks. As you can see, pretty big fans of the Lean and 15 books. So now moving on to the slightly more interesting room, and that is the dining room. I'll kind of say where we got bits and bobs for this, if that interests anybody at all. So starting with the left side of the room, we have this little sideboard, which is basically one of the many places in this house that hides all our crap. This sideboard is from Argos, and on it we just have some flowers and some candles and some really nice coasters from Cath Kidston. So moving on to the main part of the room, obviously we have the dining room table and chairs. Again, this set is from Argos. Then in the middle of the table, we have a bowl of potpourri. I think the green colours are quite nice in here. We've kind of tried to go for like that kind of naturey, woody kind of feel in the dining room. Above the table, we have this light. One thing that's really annoying about this room and quite a few rooms in the house is that none of the lights seem to be in like the right place, but Josh was just like, I ain't having any of that. He basically bought an extension cable so that we could hang it in the right place. Moving on to one of my favourite things, not just in this room, in this entire house, and that is this whiteboard, which we have covered in Polaroids that we've taken over the last couple of years. This big whiteboard is from IKEA. It's quite a struggle putting this whiteboard up. We're not allowed to drill holes into the walls, and a whiteboard this size would need some pretty deep holes anyway. So we have stuck that up with about 20 command strips, and it was a pretty big mission trying to get it up. It's been a year and it hasn't come down yet. Yeah, I just love this board, and I just think it's something that's a bit different. And just a small note, it was 99 days until we go to Disney. Now filming this voiceover, it is less. Yes, I spent money on that sign, and yes, I'm very excited for our holiday. Moving on to the other side of the dining room, we have this little corner shelf. This corner shelf's from IKEA, and I think it's actually meant to be an outdoor plant shelf. But we thought it looked nice in this little corner here. And on that, we've just got some plants, a photo, and our Polaroid camera. And last thing to really mention about this dining room, on the other side of the doorway, we have this corgi calendar, which is a calendar of Topi the corgi. Me and Josh are a bit obsessed with corgis, and you know, we can't have our own, so this is the best we're going to get. So yeah, that is basically our kitchen and dining room. Hopefully I'll get some more of these videos out of some of the other rooms in the house at some point. I've kind of tried to do a little bit of a different style for this video to normal. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I shall speak to you in the next video.